Taylor Swift says goodbye to her Japanese fans after her final year. As to a performance on February 10, the pop superstar immediately headed 200 International Airport in Tokyo, Japan. She boarded a private jet to return to the United States before the Super Bowl on February 11 to cheer on her boyfriend Travis Kelce. It can be said that her last year as to a performance at Tokyo Dome brought a lot of emotions to her fans. Swift thanked her Japanese fans with unexpected songs and they were happy about it, but the pop superstar had to say goodbye. Your fans after finishing her fourth show in Japan. The fans burst into tears when they had to say goodbye to the music superstar. Pop Swift had a wonderful time with her Japanese fans after her four concerts at the Tokyo Dome. After the end of the concert, she emotionally said goodbye to her Japanese fans. Most importantly, the pop superstar went to Haneda International Airport to board the plane and return to the United States to attend the Super Bowl on February 11. Taylor will gas up her private jet and fly to Las Vegas to watch boyfriend Travis Kelce 34 play in the Super Bowl. It's a 13-hour flight but with the international date line. Tokyo is a day ahead of the western United States, therefore her plane will land on the same vein time in Las Vegas as it takes off from Tokyo there. Pop superstar has attended her matches this season and has been criticized by right-wingers for, in their view, taking up camera time while off the field. The reality is NFL broadcasts don't pay that much attention to her, and even before she started attending games with her parents Kelce and Brittany Mahomes, the cameras were cutting to the box, their luxury to react to what's going on in the game. And the truth is, Swift's presence at the games attracted millions of new viewers, most of whom were women and girls. Since the blonde beauty and Travis started dating, countless sports viewership records have been broken, and an estimated 110 million people will be watching Sunday's game against the San Francisco 49ers. Earlier in the season, NBC reported an additional 2 million viewers for the Kansas City Chiefs vs. Jacksonville Jaguars, driving the surge in viewership is a formidable female fan base, with Nielsen research showing a 37% spike in viewership since Taylor and Travis became a couple. Kelce jerseys also saw sales skyrocket by 400%, while the athlete himself gained 500,000 new followers on Instagram after the Super Bowl. Swift will fly to Melbourne, Australia for the Australian leg of her tour. She is playing 3 shows in Melbourne and 4 shows in Sydney, with Sabrina Carpenter as the opening act. After Australia, the Lavender Haze hitmakers fly to Singapore to perform 6 shows. Taylor then headed to Europe for the final stop of her record-setting tour. Taylor Swift's Serious Tour has resumed, much to the delight of Swift is everywhere, but particularly those who have yet to see the singer live. Swift, who recently made history at the Grammys by becoming the first person to win the Album of the Year award 4 times, have been taking a break from touring. But the US tour will restart on Wednesday, with her first show of the year taking place at the Tokyo Dome on February 7. She will perform 4 dates there before heading off to perform in Australia, Singapore, and then Europe, concluding in Canada in December. For those attending a Taylor Swift concert for the first time, get yourself familiar with all the special traditions sacred to Swiftie so you can join in the fun too. Q is a guide to all the chants and rituals you need to know. This was Swift's second studio album and was released in 2008, and also her debut concert tour. The ritual is one of the oldest and is potentially the most important to fans. When the star sings "It's the First Kiss," it's flawless, really something / it's fearless. Put your hands up in a heart. You belong with me. Also a track from Fearless, this song is considered one of Swift's signature songs. When she performs this track, fans typically clap twice when the star sings during the bridge of the song. I'm the one that makes you laugh when you know you're about to cry. Delicate is from Swift's 6th studio album, Reputation, in 2017. Fans will know to yell the chant 1 2 3 let's go B when she sings "We can't make any promises now, can we babe? But you can make me a drink." This chant is widely known among fans and was started by one who attended Swift's Pasadena show in 2018. The singer herself has participated in this chant several times. Regarded as one of Swift's most detailed and evocative songs, All Too Well was on her 4th studio album Red in 2012, and then We recorded in 2019 following disputes over Swift's masters. This concert chant is one of the most popular and the most fun. Make sure you sing as loud as you can. Just before the "and that made me want to die" lyrics, shout "How did that make you feel?" This song is a tribute to Swift's late grandmother, the opera singer Marjorie Finley. Swift was touched when fans lit up the stadium with their phone lights while she performed the song on the 2nd night of her shows in Atlanta. This has been a common practice at her concerts ever since. This trend originates from the remixed version of the song featuring rapper Kendrick Lamar. Although she probably won't be performing with Lamar, fans decided to include his part in the chant during the bridge of the song. Swift sings Band-Aids don't fix bullet holes, you say sorry just for show, if you live like that you live with ghosts. The chant follows you, forgive you forget, but you never let it pause go. Much like the previous song, fans include Jack and Turn Off's part from the remix of Anti-Hero in their chant. In the remix, Swift sings, did you hear my covert narcissism, my disguise as altruism like some kind of congressman. Fencing Taylor, you'll be fine. There are many other songs fans have made chants and memorable actions for. But these are some of the basics to get you started on your first Swift concert. Can you believe after almost 5 years a brand new Taylor Swift World Tour is finally upon us? The US Tour officially opened its doors in Glendale, Arizona on March 17, where Taylor performed songs from all 10 of her albums. Since 2018, when Taylor embarked on her last world tour, she's released 4 brand new albums and 4 re-recorded albums. Due to the pandemic, Lover, Folklore, Evermore and Midnight have yet to be toured, which means Taylor has over 200 songs to choose from for the US Tour set list. Narrowing all of that down into a 3-hour show sounds impossible, right? But what songs made the cut? And what songs got cut? Here's everything we know about Taylor's Eras tour set list, including every song featured in the show, how many songs she plays, every surprise song, and whether or not she will change the set list to include the Tortured Poets department, plus all the updates to the set list and what to expect for the international year's tour dates. The average Taylor Swift concert is around 2 hours long, but the US Tour is a whole different beast. The opening show in Glendale was a whopping 3 hours and 15 minutes long, and Taylor performed a huge 44 tracks within that time frame. Not all the tracks are performed in full, though some with shortened versions. There's also a couple of additional little interludes that pop up throughout the show. For context, on the Rep Tour, Taylor performed 19 tracks in total, including several mashups that featured some of her older songs. For the 1989 World Tour, she performed 18 songs, while 17 songs were performed on the Red Tour and the Speak Now World Tour. Well, Taylor has now completed her 2023 tour dates, and international fans heading to the shows in 2024 now have a pretty solid idea of what to expect when she performs later down the line. As expected, the set list features a mix of her highest charting songs, lead singles, fan favorites, outright bangers, and tracks that stand out as milestones in her incredible career so far. Taylor Swift's The Year Tour is in full swing, and just as fans had hoped, Taylor has confirmed that she will be performing surprise songs on every single night of the tour. If you've been a fan of Taylor for a while, you'll know that she always includes a surprise song or two in her tour set lists. The tradition goes all the way back to the Red Tour, and technically even further back to the Speak Now World Tour if you include the surprise cover she performed during that era. With the tour now officially underway, the surprise songs are back again.